Okay, so I got these two done, and now I've just added on the compost layer to here. I'm going to spread that out. Obviously, again, there's I forked up the bottom bit, and added on some more of the topsoil from up here, and then I've done a layer of the compost. I'm going to spread that out, and then I put the final layer of more topsoil on top, just a little layer just to add on top to keep the compost moist below and warmer. So yeah, pretty much done here now. So after I do this, tomorrow we'll plant in the stuff that we're going to put here, which I think here we're going to put the sweet corn. Here we're going to have peas, and we're just going to have them all like with wigwams, what we want to call it, sort of like a trellis type thing. And then here I'm not too sure yet, but this one will get the least light, obviously, because it's sort of blocked off from here, so it will take a bit longer for the sun to actually be able to reach this bit. So if we stick sweet corn here and it grows quite high, then this one will be blocked off for even longer from the sun. So if we stick the sweet corn here, it won't matter as much, since if it grows high here, it won't block anything to the side of it. This area is done, apart from the planting. This side looks like it's dipped down a bit, but that's been rained on quite a lot, because this was done a couple weeks before these two, and even this one was done maybe a few days before this one. So these two have had more rain, that's obviously packed it down a bit, and this one I might have just simply added more as well, so it could be that. But yeah, I just need to add in the paths down here. Actually, I forgot about that, but we've got a bunch of sort of flat, kind of like the rocks I used to build up the edging for that over there, that area, but they're a bit more flat and sort of paving slab shaped, so hopefully I can use them, because it'll be nicer rather than buying sort of paving slabs from, I don't know, wherever you would get them from. Having ones like these that actually match the rest of the garden will suit this area, well, just the whole garden, better if we can use them rather than the other ones in all cases. So yeah, hopefully we don't run out of them one day, which I don't think we will, because they cover the whole garden. But yeah, obviously this one just looks way fresher and nicer, darker coloured, because the sun hasn't hit it yet and revealed all the stones on top from the topsoil, obviously. So whenever that happens, it dries out and I can see all the stones. I sort of just give it a light rake to get rid of all the ones on the top, which don't really matter since they're on top. Obviously the roots aren't going to hit them, but it just looks better. Simply, it's just more aesthetically pleasing, so I do that. Where's the other one? Still going. There's another one up there though, so that one's going to start going for it properly. Yeah. We're going to have 4 now. Finally got some peace. Oh wait, here comes Ruby. Finally been left alone. I can eat that disgusting looking thing. So it's time to do a garden update, since I haven't done one really, apart from once I think since we planted it. But the parsnips got destroyed in both of the patches we have them planted in, which is one by the front of the house and one here, both in a raised bed, the same as this, just different compost and soil and that. But yeah, we had hailstones one day and it just destroyed 75% of them, so I'd say altogether we're probably only going to have 20 maybe parsnip plants, maybe less than that, if they will survive. So hopefully we'll at least get maybe a decent amount of a raised bed done, or stick some in the ground, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, a lot of them got destroyed, which sucks. All the garlics over here, we got normal garlic and then it goes into elephant garlic, and then there's actually just some wasted space that we'll probably plant some stuff in that we have extra of, but just not sure yet. but they seem to be doing okay. I don't really know. I haven't watched loads of videos on garlics, but the leaves on some of them look a bit dodgy. But I'll look into that. Potatoes going fine in here. No, not growing anywhere near as good as in the ground patch, which is interesting. I thought they would grow better in here just simply because of the soil being a bit looser and just having, it just has more stuff in it, like good stuff. But over here in the ground, they're going crazy. So, you know, some stuff just likes being more natural, I guess. But anyway, they seem to be doing fine anyway, though, even though they're not doing as good in the ground. Then we've got the carrots coming through. We planted way too many. We didn't think they're all going to get, like, pretty much all of them popped. So we've got loads that we're going to have to sift through, but that's okay because we want a lot of carrots and we can just put a bunch of them in extra spaces like I said over here in the carrot one, or where else in the garden that we need to put them. We need to put a bunch in the ground patch in front of the cabin. So we've got 3 raised beds just basically like this of carrot seeds, which is means we get a lot. So we'll have 3 raised beds for carrots specifically, and then we'll find other places to add them in and have a big patch of them in front of the cabin. But I'll show that in a sec. So yeah, here we've got the Maris Piper. I think every single one of these sprouted. 15 we got here. We planted 15, and these 2 we planted 18, and this one we got 17, and this one we got 15. So we got 3 short on here and 1 short on here. So we've done pretty good. But yeah, these are the new potatoes, and these are the King Edwards in the middle. But they all seem to be doing fine. Just need to start putting the trenches around them, whatever it is you do. So yeah, I'll do that today. Now let's come back round to the stone area. We've got the broad beans growing up their little teepee thing. Let's take a look at the carrots here. Carrots maybe seem to be doing slightly better up by the cabin, but not that much difference, so can't really tell much difference in the growth yet of the different soil patches. But yeah, there's just some more carrots. Here we've got some onions and a couple courgettes, just still kind of early days. And then here's another full bed of onions, got 2 rows of red, 1 row of normal. And yeah, the broad beans again. Got the chicken in the background, sneaking in. And then there you go. And then from here, we go down to this area. So we're thinking of putting carrots down there in this patch, just a shitload of them, and other stuff that we have extra. Sweet corn, we've got more to come as well. It's going to come across hopefully a lot further. And then I'm not sure what we put at the other end, maybe some swede or something. And then a bunch of peas, and then maybe more, actually I don't know what they are, maybe broad beans or something like that. But these must be peas here. My mum planted most of this stuff, so. And then the last place we need to go is down here. Have all like these herbs and stuff that my mum's growing as well, like salad stuff down there. So here we've got some carrots that are company sent, but like carrots don't really like to be transplanted, so I'm not really, don't have too much expectation for them. Can't remember what this is. No, I can't remember. I don't know what's going on here. We had a courgettes in the middle, but I think my mum's just planted in some broad beans in there or something. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. Here's our Swedes. Again, loads of them popped. We didn't think we were all going to sprout, so we've got a bunch to pick from. Here's the other parsnip patch, so you can see, well, you probably can't even see it on camera any, but there's about 1, 2, 3, there's only like 3 of them. And then more carrots again. They got pretty much destroyed by the hail. And then strawberries from last year, and onions planted from last year. Oh yeah, and fucking tomatoes. And then some cherry ones, and then some other ones. But we're going to replant some because we didn't realise we had some better, healthier ones planted somewhere else. So we'll take some of these out that aren't as looking as good. Potato patch right there. I was going to start clearing this back wall with all this growth like nettles and some ivy, it looks like, going through it, all the rocks and like sort of the wall that is at the bottom here that you can't actually see. Maybe you can just see it here slightly, but yeah, I haven't even thought really to do this the whole time. I can't remember how overgrown it's been the whole time I've been here, but I'm pretty sure I've never clearly seen the back wall here, even though most of it is falling apart. But first I have to annoyingly get rid of this big pile of stuff, so I just brought up the yellow bag, chop all this stuff up, get that in there, and then I can attack this back wall and see how much of it is actually left and hasn't crumbled to old Father Time. And yeah, get this back bit looking a bit more neat. The pile of sticks, branches, brambles and all the other crap and now in the bag, and it's time to hit the wall. And let's see how we get on with this. And here we are at the end. Most of the wall was destroyed, actually more of it than I thought. When I uncovered it I was like, oh, this is pretty much zero wall here after this point, pretty much, apart from that nice bit there, but that's not made out of rocks, it's just one solid sort of concrete block. But that's that whole back bit cleared up now for the first time since living here, and I'm gonna have to eventually try and build that up again, because that would look pretty cool if that was stone wall the whole way down. But that would take some time.